Hello, this is Yahweasel. I own 171 games and counting, but I've only played a small fraction of them on this channel. So every week I'll play a random game in what I'm cleverly calling Random Game Weekly. Today's random game is Planetfall. Planetfall is probably a poor choice for this format, but that's fine. Let's play Planetfall. It is an interactive fiction game. One of these classic games where it presents you with text and you present it with actions, and then those actions have reactions and you try to survive. I'm clearly not going to finish Planetfall in the half hour I've allocated for myself to play it, but that's fine. Probably next week. So this is the first Random Games Weekly, and I'm not sure if I'm going to continue this, but I've got 171 games, so I may as well. This is a poor choice to start off with, but that's fine. I own Planetfall, so we'll play it. Planetfall. Infocom Interactive Fiction. A science fiction story. Copyright 1983 by Infocom Incorporated. All rights reserved. Planetfall is a trademark of Infocom Incorporated. Release 37, serial number 851003. Another routine day of drudgery aboard the Stellar Patrol ship Feinstein. This morning's assignment for a certain lowly Ensign 7th class, scrubbing the filthy metal deck at the port end of Level 9. With your patrol-issue self-contained multi-purpose all-weather scrub brush, you shine the floor with a diligence born of the knowledge that any moment dreaded Ensign 1st Class Blather, the bane of your shipboard existence, could appear. Deck 9. This is a featureless corridor similar to every other corridor on the ship. It curves away to starboard and a gangway leads up. The port is the entrance to one of the ship's primary escape pods. The pod bulkhead is closed. What's in my inventory? Let's see, I am carrying, let's save in a moment. I am carrying a patrol issue self-contained multi-purpose scrub brush, a patrol uniform being worn, the patrol uniform contains an ID card, and I'm wearing a chronometer. Don't know why, fine. Let's go ahead and insert save disk. Let's save this as Planetfall. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Woo, that was confusing. Fine. Remove uniform. I'm so glad I can do that. Inventory. I'm now carrying it. Eat uniform. I don't think the patrol uniform would agree with you. I think you're wrong. Eat brush. Eat self. Auto-cannibalism is not the answer. I do think it is. Kill self. If you insist, poof, you're dead. It's much, much easier in the game than in real life. You just sort of poof. Okay, you have died. Your score would be 0. Blah, 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 blah. All adventure game players must be given another chance after dying. Would you like to restart the game from the beginning, restore a saved game position, or end the session of the game? Restore. Yep, that's correct. Let's look around again. Yes, we're on deck 9. Let's scrub, because that's our job. Scrub deck. The patrol issue self-contained multi-purpose scrub brush is a bit shinier now. Okay, did I scrub the scrub brush? Okay, scrub self. If you'd only done that before the last inspection, you wouldn't have gotten 300 demerits. Well, at least now I'm clean, and so is the deck. Let's go up. This is a steep metal gangway connecting deck 8 above and deck 9 below. Go up more. This is a featureless corridor leading port and starboard. A gangway leads down, and to 4 is the hyperspatial jump machinery room. That sounds safe. Ensign Blather, his uniform immaculate, enters and notices you are away from your post. 20 demerits, Ensign 7th class, bellows Blather. 40 if you're not back down on deck 9 in 5 seconds. He curls his face into a hideous mask of disgust at your unbelievable negligence. Kill Blather. Blather removes several of your appendages and internal. Okay, that didn't work so well. Okay, let's forget that I tried to do that. That H. I sort of hoped I could just press up and that would work, but it said H. H is what happens when I press up. Look. Okay. Open bulkhead. Well, let's, okay, we can't go up because he'll yell at us. Let's, go, what direction? Starboard. Ah, Ensign Blather is everywhere. The corridor widens here as it nears the main drive area. To starboard is the ion reactor that powers a vessel, and aft of here is the auxiliary control room. The corridor continues to port. Ensign Blather, his uniform immaculate, enters, blah blah blah, 20 demerits, blah. I'm on deck 9. I'm just in the wrong part of deck 9. Ah, cry. Well, that's appropriate. Okay, let's go back to port. Let's, look. Open bulkhead. Why open the door to the emergency escape pod if there's no emergency? The alien ambassador from the planet Blokbibengordo ambles toward you from down the corridor. He is munching on something resembling an enormous stalk of celery, and he leaves a trail of green slime on the deck. He stops nearby, and you wince as the pool of slime begins forming beneath him on your newly polished deck. The ambassador wheezes loudly and hands you a brochure outlining his planet's major exports. Say hello! I can't use the word hello here. Greet, ambassador. I don't know the word greet. Kill, ambassador. The ambassador is startled and emits an amazing quantity of slime, which spreads across the section of deck you've just polished. The ambassador introduces himself as... Okay. He's surprisingly unconcerned with the fact that I just tried to kill him, so let's try to kill him again. Now he inquires whether I am interested in a game of bocce. Yes. You sound rather positive. The ambassador... play bocce. Okay, gee, that was fun. The ambassador grunts a polite farewell and disappears up the gangway, leaving a trail of dripping slime. Clean slime, since that's my job. Whew! You cleaned up maybe 1/10,000th of the slime. If you hurry, it might be all cleaned up before Ensign Blather gets here. Eat slime. It tastes like slime. Aren't you glad you didn't step in it? Step in slime. That's a silly thing to do. I'm glad I didn't step in it, but eating it, that was fine. It was delicious. Notice that my score is still 0. That is how much I've accomplished in this game. Let's look around here. This doesn't say anything new about the slime. Wallow in slime. I don't know the word wallow. This game. Okay, open bulkhead again. There's a slime emergency. Okay, fine. Let's manufacture an emergency then. Am I still wearing my clothes? Yes, I am. Good. Look chronometer. This isn't a primitive 2-word parser adventure game. If you want to look at that object, please say so. Wow! We are in the future here. Look at chronometer. It is a standard wrist chronometer with a digital display. According to the chronometer, the current time is 4827. The back is engraved with the message, "Good luck in the patrol. Love, Mom and Dad." Ah, that's fine. Remove chronometer. Okay. Go back starboard. Let's ignore Blather. I said to return to your post, Ensign 7th Class, bellows Blather, turning a deepening shade of crimson. Kiss, Blather. I'd sooner kiss a pile of Antarian swamp mold. You are deafened by more explosions and by the sound of emergency bulkhead slamming closed. Blather foaming slightly, the mast screams at you to swab the decks. I said to return to your post. What? That sounds emergency, especially the emergency part. Can I go to the, a massive explosion? Oh, I even missed that. A massive explosion rocks the ship. Echoes from the explosion resound deafeningly down the halls. Blather, looking slightly disoriented, barks at you to resume your assigned duties. Oh no! Oh, okay. Go port. Oh, well, too late. If only I had been in the escape pod. What's going on right now? Eat celery. Oops, looks like the bloke metabolism is not compatible with our own. You die of all sorts of convulsions. Okay, don't eat the celery. That's good. Thank Ambassador. Poke Ambassador. I don't know the word poke. Lick Ambassador. I don't know the word lick. Slap Ambassador. I don't know the word slap. Well, whatever. Wait. Time passes. The ambassador offers you a bit of celery. Wait more. I am. Say yes. No. Yes. I sound rather positive. Yes, I do want to play bocce. Let me play bocce. Oh, fine. Okay. Let's just wait around for things to explode. Oh my god, a massive explosion rocks the ship. That sounds so bad. Oh, the door to port slides open. You mean the, Uh-oh. Okay. This is a featureless... More distant explosions! A narrow emergency bulkhead at the base of the gangway and a wider one along the corridor to starboard both crash shut. Enter escape pod. This is one of the Feinstein's primary escape pods for use in extreme emergencies. A massive safety webbing large enough to hold several dozen people fills half the pod. The controls are entirely automated. The bulkhead leading out is open. The pod door clangs shut as heavy explosions continue to buffet the Feinstein. Okay, so that bulkhead is... Well, wait, is the door and the bulkhead the same? Closed bulkhead. It is closed! You feel the pod beginning to slide down its ejection tube as explosions shake the mothership. Oh no! Oh no! Look around! Oh god! Through the viewport of the pod, you see the Feinstein dwindle as you head away. Bursts of light dot its hull. Suddenly, a huge explosion blows the Feinstein into tiny pieces, sending the escape pod tumbling away. You are thrown against the bulkhead, bruising a few limbs. The safety webbing might have offered a bit more protection. As the escape pod tumbles away from the former location of the Feinstein, its gyroscopes whine. The pod slowly stops tumbling. Lights on the control panel blink furiously as the autopilot searches for a reasonable destination. Let me save. Saving seems like a good idea. It takes time to save? God. The auxiliary rockets fire briefly, and a nearby planet swings into view through the port. It appears to be almost entirely ocean, with just a few visible islands and an unusually small polar ice cap. A moment later, so it's Earth. A moment later, oh, getting political. A moment later, the system's sun swings into view, and the viewport polarizes into a featureless black rectangle. Okay. Is there anything I can do? Push buttons! You can't see any buttons here! Look panel. I want to look at the panel! The main thrusters fire a long, gentle burst. A monotonic voice issues from the control panel. Approaching planet. Human habitable. Look at panel. The controls are entirely automated. Well, then I guess we'll just wait. Time passes. Time passes! The pod is buffeted as it enters the planet's atmosphere. You feel the temperature beginning to rise, and the pod's climate control system roars as it labors to compensate. The viewport suddenly becomes transparent again, giving you a view of endless ocean below. The lights on the control panel flash madly as the pod's computer searches for a suitable landing site. The thrusters fire long and hard, slowing the pod's descent. Oh, I need to drink some water. I don't think there's anything I can do in here. My inventory is fine. Oh yeah, I didn't actually... Oh, is this the brochure for this planet? The pod is now approaching the closer of a pair of islands. It appears to be surrounded by sheer cliffs rising from the water and is topped by a wide plateau. The plateau seems to be covered by a sprawling complex of buildings. Let me look at this brochure so long as I've got it. I have died. The pod, whose automated controls were unfortunately designed by computer scientists, lands with a good deal of force. Your body sails across the pod until it is stopped by one of the sharper corners of the control panel. Great. Restore. Okay. Okay. Buckle seatbelt? Look around here. The bulkhead leading out is closed. Safety webbing large enough to hold enter webbing? Ah, I see. Okay, that explains the webbing a bit more. Let's go ahead and save that, then. Oop, let's just wait some more. It's entering the atmosphere. Yes, good. We can see the ocean, we can see the island. And we have landed. The pod lands with a thud. Through the viewport, you can see a rocky cleft and some water below. The pod rocks gently back and forth as if it was precariously balanced. A previously unseen panel slides open, revealing some emergency provisions, including a survival kit and a towel. Get provisions! You can't reach it from here. Remove webbing. You're in it. Exit webbing. As you stand, the pod shifts slightly, and you feel it falling. A moment later, the fall stops with a shock, and you see water rising past the viewport. Oh god, get provisions! Exit pod! The pod is now completely submerged, and you feel it's... Should have maybe opened the door. And you feel it smash against underwater rocks. Bubbles streaming upwards past the window indicate that the pod is continuing to sink. Open door! The bulkhead opens and cold water rushes in. Exit pod! You are momentarily disoriented as you enter the turbulent waters. Currents buffet you against the sharp rocks of an underwater cliff. A dim light filters down from above. Swim up! You have reached the cleft in a cliff wall where the island rises from the water. The edges of the cleft display recently exposed rock where it collapses under the weight of the escape pod about 2 meters below. Turbulent waters swirl against the sharp rocks. A small structure clings to the face of the cliff about 8 meters above you. Even an out-of-shape ensign 7th class could probably climb up to it. Climb up. This is an octagonal room half carved into and half built out from the cliff wall. Whew, okay. We had a moment of excitement there, but we're fine now. Whew, okay. Through the shattered windows which ring the outer wall, you can see ocean to the horizon. A weathered metal plaque with barely readable lettering rests below the windows. The language seems to be a corrupt form of Galalingua. A steep stairway, roughly cut into the face of the cliff, leads upward. A rocky crag can be seen about 8 meters below. That's where I came from, so going there wouldn't make a lot of sense. Go up. Winding stair. The middle of a long, steep stairway carved into the face of a cliff. What's in my inventory? I've still got all this stuff. I didn't get a chance to look at the brochure. And I don't seem to have a towel. I got the survival kit. I did not get the towel. Look at survival kit. Is closed. Well, let's just leave that where it is. Look at brochure. The leading export of blah, blah, blah is the adventure game Planetfall, written by S. Eric Moretsky. Buy one today. Better yet, buy 1,000. I only bought one. I'm sorry. Let's continue going up. Courtyard. You are in the courtyard of an ancient stone edifice, vaguely reminiscent of the castle you saw during your leave on Ramos 2. It has decayed to the point where it can probably be termed a ruin. Openings lead north and west, and a stairway downward is visible to the south. Well, that's where I just came from, so let's not go there. This would be the sensible point to start drawing a map, but we're not going to do that either. This was once the west wing of the castle, but the walls are now mostly rubble, allowing a view of the cliff and the ocean below. Rubble blocks all exits save one, eastward to the courtyard. Let's get some rubble. That sounds like a great idea. A valiant attempt! Eat rubble. I don't think that the rubble would agree with you. You let me eat other crazy things. Can I eat the brochure now that I don't need it anymore? Okay, fine. Burn brochure. You have nothing to shoot it with? Is that your solution to burning things? Okay, fine. Look around. Don't need to go south. That's the stairway again. Let's go north. This is a featureless hall leading north and south. Although the hallway is old and dusty, the construction is of much more modern style than the castle to the south. A similar hall branches off to the northeast. Clean floor. The floor is a bit shinier now. Good! I'm still who I am. I am a janitor. Save all the time in these games. Go, let's see. It's leading north and south. A similar hall branches off to the northeast, so I can go north, northeast, or back south again. Let's go north. The recreation area. This is a recreation facility of some sort. Games and tapes are scattered around the room. Hallways head off to the east and south, and to the north is a door which is closed and locked. How do I know it's locked? I haven't even looked at it yet. A dial on the door is currently set to 0. A dial on the locked door. So presumably it's a password system of some kind. Okay. Get games. Fat chance, get tapes. Hardly the time or place for reading recreational tapes. I think it is. I think you're wrong, but fine. Go east. This is a wide east-west hallway. Portals lead... Portals? Now you're thinking with portals. Lead north and south, and another corridor branches southwest. Go north. Go north. This is a very long room lined with multi-tiered bunks. Flimsy partitions between the tiers may have provided a modicum of privacy, but probably didn't. These Spartan living quarters could have once housed many hundreds, but it seems quite deserted now. There are openings at the north and south ends of the room. Save. Go north. Sanfac B. This must be the sanitary facility for the adjacent dormitory. The fixtures are dry and dusty, the room dead and deserted. You marvel at how little the millennia and cultural gulfs have changed toilet bowl designs. The only exit is south. Clean toilets! The toilet is a bit shinier now. Whew! Okay. That's important. I feel that I have really improved the state of the world now. Inventory. Okay. Get toilet? Probably not. You can't be serious. Yes, I am! I want it! I want it now! Clean hands. The pair of hands is a bit shy. Is it mine, or did I clean some other hands? Look at hands. I see nothing special about the pair of hands. I disagree with that assertion, but fine, let's just not be creeped out. What is... This moves counter is crazy. It seems to go up by just random amounts, and I think it started at like 4,000. Continue to go south. Look around. That's right, okay. Portals lead north and south. I just came from the north, and another corridor branches southwest. Let's continue going east. Mess corridor. This is a wide east-west hallway with a large portal to the south. A small door to the north is closed and hooked with a simple steel padlock, which is also closed. Clean padlock. Perfect. Take padlock. Nope, that's kind of what I figured. Okay, fine. Let's just go further east then. I can't deal with that yet. This is a wide east-west hallway with openings to the north and south. To the east, the corridor stretches off into the distance. That section of the hallway is lined with motorized walkway, no longer running. Lined with a motorized walkway, there we go, that was probably intended to transport people or cargo down that tremendously long hall. Let's not go down that tremendously long hall just yet. Let's go north. Dorm D. This is a very long room lined with multi-tiered bunks. Yep, that sounds familiar. Yep, there we go. This is not changed, but at least I've cleaned that toilet. Hooray! Let's get out of this dorm. Where else could I go? I could go south. East is going to be a long trip, so let's not go there yet. Here's dorm C. Yep, that looks quite familiar. Make sure the toilets are nice and clean. I may be lost in ruins on a lost city, in a lost planet, in a lost part of the universe, but I am still a janitor. Go west. Okay, and I could have gone south here, but I didn't. I'm sticking to the west wall, in case that's not obvious. A small door to the north is closed and hooked, fine. This is a large hall lined with tables and benches. An opening to the north leads back to the corridor. A door to the south is closed. Next to the door is a small slot. Although the room is quite barren, an octagonally shaped canteen is sitting on one of the benches. Get canteen. Drink from canteen. Dead. Oh, open canteen. Opened. Drink from canteen. It's empty. Oh. Urinate into canteen. I don't know the word urinate. Pee into canteen. I don't know the word pee. Well, I have no bodily function, so that's fine. Close canteen. I could get some seawater. That would probably be great and delicious. Okay. so I doubt I can open this door. A light flashes. Please use kitchen access card. Ah, please use the kitchen access card. I don't have a kitchen access card. Get ID. Right, so I just took the ID out of my pocket, put ID in slot. The slot is shallow, so you can't put anything in it. It may be possible to slide something through the slot. That's... It's so smart sometimes, and so stupid some other times. Slide ID in slot. I don't understand that sentence. Slide ID through slot? A sign flashes incorrect authorization card. Access denied. Did I just lose my ID card? Nope, I've still got it! Okay, whew! That would have been, not my wisest moment, to be honest. Break door. Trying to destroy the door is as worthwhile as cleaning a grotch cage. But that's what I do. Are you calling my job not worthwhile, game? God, it's mocking its own player. Okay, so I need to find an ID card somewhere. But I can't find it yet. Was there anything else in this corridor that I didn't pay attention to? Well, I didn't go south here, but it's, yeah, just another dorm. Oh no, I'm hungry. I'm getting pretty hungry and thirsty. Thirsty is going to be hard to deal with. The room is dead and deserted, okay? Let me go ahead and open my survival kit. Opening the survival kit ruins a blob of red goo, a blob of green goo, and a blob of brown goo. Eat brown goo. That tasted just like delicious Nebulan fungus pudding. Close survival kit. I will survive for a little bit longer now. Well, let me make sure I clean the toilet. Almost forgot to do that. Okay, go north. Can I just go N? Oh, I can. Cool. Okay. Go... I definitely didn't go southwest. Where did I come? Yeah, I came from the west, so let's go southwest here. Plain Hall. I've been here? Featureless Hall. Okay. Why didn't it give me the details? I hadn't been here before. Okay, fine, whatever. The constructed... A similar hall branches off to the northeast. Oh, this is here. Okay, it just connects like that. Okay, I didn't quite understand what was happening there. Is L look? Yes, it is. Good. If G is go, then I basically don't have to type anything. Turn dial. You must specify a number to set the dial to. Turn dial to... 24,601. I don't know. You must specify a number. But if you specify a number, I'll get confused, so don't do that. Let's go... Oh, can't gus. Let's continue going south. We're back in the courtyard. Was there anything I missed here? North and west? No. Go south. Go down. Go down again. Open canteen. Fill canteen. Can I... I'm just trying to see if I can fill it with seawater and then drink it, and then that will also kill me. Okay, go down. A mighty undertow drags you across some underwater obstructions. Your score will be 6 out of 80 points. It is day 1 of your adventure. Current galactic standard time is 6,872. This score gives you the rank of beginner. Oh well. You know what? I think that's enough for today, and that's enough for this week's entry in Random Game Weekly. Next week, something else. Until then, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, I've got hundreds more. Just click that channel button. Cheers! From Yahweasel.